things. I had to delete like all the videos on my iPad. I was like, I didn't realize I had so much stuff out there. I was like, holy bananas. Thank God for Dropbox.
Yeah, everything say not to use.
I have a Dropbox, so it's like basically just like memory, but everything goes in there, which is really nice. So then like all the videos and stuff, and then I upload this to YouTube just so it's easier for you to like, because you have a you have an Android phone. So if I give you the link to it, then you can still get it versus like trying to figure out how to like manipulate the video so that it can go. It gets to be a little extra. It's a little messy. All right, so I'm gonna find your song, and then what would you like to work on today? What are we working on?
What I was thinking is just running through it.
Okay.
With the thing.
Oh yeah.
Where we get that off.
Okay.
Working on that whole pass.
Okay.
And then see how many seconds that is, because then we'll see where
oh yeah.
stuff is at.
Okay, that sounds good. I like all of that. Yeah, I'm curious to find out because that has like 2 ties, right?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure just get rid of one.
Well, I would say you don't have to get rid of it, but like just maybe not tie both. Maybe just tie the top one. It's so pretty. I just love it so much. When you sent me the photo last night, I was like, oh! It was fine, but I was like, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. So I'm wondering. Yeah, there you go. Maybe we could just tie them together and like a loose, like, yeah, there you go. Because I feel like we have to make sure like when you tug on it, it'll just come apart.
Yeah. But also that stays on.
Yeah, because we want it to stay on for, a little bit of time. And then those, I'm not sure.
I'm going to tie them. So if I want to fly it off.
I think that's okay because I still like the ribbons are really pretty. So I think you should just leave it. And then maybe we could.
Maybe we can cut that part off so it's more like a Renaissance one.
Maybe. Or let's think about it before we cut things off. Because even that, I wonder if you tied it loose enough. Yeah, then maybe it would just sort of like hang out there until it needed to not hang out there any longer.
Yeah.
So we might have to just play with what that might look like. But that's okay. I'm excited to see it floating. We'll figure it out, don't worry. Yeah, I think that will be okay.
Should be.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of arm movement here.
It's going to be so pretty. I'm so excited to see what happens when you flow in the thing. All right.
And you got it recorded.
I do. And then, yeah, when you want me to, I can use your phone too and we can record that. But yeah. Oh, shoot, I'm an idiot. I'm like, what am I doing? Twisted Wave, where are you? Twisted Wave, not Shazam. There we go. For some reason, the Shazam and the Twisted Wave looks the same to me. I don't know why. Alrighty. Are you ready? Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm really pumped. It's fine. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah. It's okay. Yes. Okay. First problem. It's fine. It's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's stop. Okay, first of all, it's gorgeous. But we are definitely going to need to figure out how to get it to work with you. Because it's so long. It has that beautiful train. It's gorgeous though when you're up here. Oh,
Yeah.
it's beautiful. Yeah. And I think too, like we're just gonna have to manipulate it. So like when we're down here, and we come up, it's really pretty. But then when you go to lean over this way, maybe before, like as you're getting up, maybe part it here. And then as you swing over, then you can lift the leg out of it. Because then I think that will free up you also because, we don't want you to land on it over here because you need to move around. So let's give that a shot. Yeah, you're going to end up having to like move it as you're going a little bit. Yeah. So it's going to take a little, but we're going to be okay. This was great though.
That was hard. Sorry, you're taking it off.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure out how to make that happen. And honestly, when she says the word cold, I bet you could, because you're over, I wonder if you could grab the string when you're going over, like while you're there. You know what I mean?
And then break it apart.
Yes. That might be the perfect time. And then when you go up to that other climb, it's already open. And then we just have to figure out how to get it off. I'm wondering if maybe we should do a cross ankle lay back there.
The lay back.
Not like a figure 4 one, so that you're stable and have enough so that you're not concentrating on like, doing the thing. But you could that's getting in the way from with the stargazer. So we need to make sure we get you into something where you can come backwards and let go. So.
How do I get this really easy? So.
Same thing as just going into a pole sit. So come into a pole sit, just like how you would try to do that. Yeah, there you go. And then when you get there, you should be able to let go of the foot. I mean, I don't know if it would work right this minute, but if you need to be a little more grippy, but we need something that you can let both hands go to get it off. But it's so pretty when you're up there. Look how long it is. Oh. So let's try to.
This part, getting over the shoulders.
Yes. And that's okay because it's, we just have to figure out how to maneuver it. But I do think when you go over to when you do the cold, I think it would be a great spot for you to like grab the string while you're folded over.
Yeah.
And then from there, we need to figure out the next move because really it's only the stargazer that's up there. So we could change that into something different.
I think the layback might be helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't do regular layback.
You can do a cross ankle layback up there. Level 2 still allows. Either way, whichever. Mm-hmm. Yep, you can still do that. It's an allowable move in level 2. Mm-hmm. It says in the rules that you can do the thing.
Let's
so
try that.
I think that could be good because I also think you'll be able to right? So let's try. Mm-hmm, I checked.
No ankle crosses.
Yeah, the rules say that you can do it. So anything, you can do the cross ankle, like a Marley, which is the suicide spin, which is no hands also, because you're only hanging on with a knee. So those things are also. Marley is where you come around into a jasmine, you grab here, and then whoosh, go.
Okay.
It's a little scary. That's why it's called a suicide spin.
Okay, let's try it again.
Okay. So, yeah, make sure, I think a lot of it's going to come down to like when you're walking out, making sure that you get settled in the right spot. So you're there. There you go. Yes. So then when you come up, I would say when you come up here, doing the thing, and when we go over, you may have to just sort of figure out how to like bring your leg in front of that side. There you go. Otherwise, I feel like you're going to get stuck in it. Yeah, it's gonna see. Yeah, it'll come. All right, ready? Okay. Yes, there it is. There you go. It's fine. Oh my god. First, like. And fling it. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, that's great though. You're carrying it. I love it. Push back. You're okay. Yes, bring it up. Yes, Jojo. Beautiful. Yes, that looks beautiful. Yes. So it was great. Yeah, no, this is going to be good to just sort of like sweep it out of the way. And then when you go over, we're just going to have to sort of like figure out how to get it behind you so that when you roll over, you don't get stuck in it. But it'll come. It'll be fine because you're going to be like, oh, God. And
But
then
I really proud of myself for that part.
this was great.
I felt really strong. I was like, holy shit, my muscles can do it.
Yeah, you did a wonderful job. And I think too, when we come around here, like grab it and fling it. So make it big, like a big whoosh, before you go back. And also, I think if we do this, it's gonna free up for you to do this here also, so you don't get stuck in it. And then I think we're gonna have to figure out a way to get you.
So what I could do also is flick it.
We could do that, or my other idea is maybe when we come out, maybe you just walk around this way to get it to like flow behind you.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. I just don't want to.
So either that or really good.
Instead of doing this to go back, maybe we should take it a little bit different. I just want to make sure that we're not like leaving this in a clumpy situation behind you, because otherwise it's going to look weird, right? And then all of a sudden this like clump of train is following you. It's like a bad wedding day. So I think let's work with that. But this is great. That layback, yes, all of that. That's perfect.
And I like look through the window, drop it there.
Yes, and then I think it landed in the most perfect spot.
Yep.
So that was great. So plan is working. Yeah, and that was nice because you almost land on it.
Yeah.
So that will also help your knee, which is great.
Just moving my butt away from it.
Yeah. So then you don't take it with you. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be so nice. I like that. How do you feel about things?
I like the layback.
That's really cool. I cannot wait for you to see that. It's so cool. Okay, so then we do this guy, and we need to figure out what we're doing in between, correct? Because that kind of came down. I'm trying to think.
What I was thinking during that, it's such a long kind of combo.
Mm-hmm.
And she does the chorus fully through.
Mm-hmm.
So waiting till the end to shoulder mount out of it.
Yes.
I feel lost.
I think that if you just take your time going through the movements, I think that would be great because it was just a small little pause before you came out into the shoulder dismount. But I think if you just take the time, as this is going to develop, you're also going to figure out those points where you're going to be like, oh, I need to be in my Jasmine. Oh, I need to be in my side climb.
Yeah.
So I think this is what we should leave it as for now. And if we need to challenge later, we'll add something. But I think it's great. Yeah, this is awesome. And so when we come out of the shoulder mount, do you want to come out of the shoulder mount into standing, or do you want to come down onto your knees?
I'm comfortable with my knees, but I was going to try for standing up there.
Okay. So we can do that.
Just like aiming where I land.
Okay. So then we need to figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, because we're at a little over 2 minutes there. So we have a little bit of like less than a minute-ish, because I started to fade out at like 3 minutes and like 10 seconds.
Okay, that's all instrumental.
Yeah, because it goes into that whole instrumental business. So, okay, cool. I'm loving it. Yeah, it looks really cool.
I'm really sweaty there because of this house. I was like, oh god, I don't know if I can do it.
You'll be okay. But yeah, I think that would be really great. And I think, like I said, I just think all of that is going to just take time for you to get comfy with it, to take the time to be like, okay, I hit this, to make it clean. And then when you come down, ending in the standing position, and then we need to just figure out where we're going to go from there. And then, did we decide if we were going to end on this? We were going to end the spin pass so that you could do the drop, sad girl drop. So we die.
Yes.
We have to die.
I don't know. At some point, one of those parts.
Okay.
Because it's like a very like. I was thinking kind of like fall for that part. But I'm trying to see how it plays out where I'm at.
Yeah. So yeah, let's. You do the things. I'm going to try and time when you're coming out of this, so that we know when that ends, and then we can figure out the rest. Alrighty, Roo. Here we go. Get it together, robe.
I really like it so far.
I do. I really think it's going to be so pretty. Like, it's going to be gorgeous.
I think the layback is more dramatic than starting.
Oh gosh, yes. It was like the dream that we've been thinking of. It's like all of a sudden it's here because we have this little prop, and it's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be real pretty.
And then I also want to do like the lift after before I sit. And then lift it up.
Yeah, because I saw it kind of got caught in the knee. So yeah, and I think too that's going to develop also like as you get used to what we're doing, and obviously we just added this in today, so it's not going to be perfect right this minute, but it'll come together. I have faith in you. All right, you ready? Here we go. There you go, beautiful. Yeah. Yes. Yes, that's gorgeous. There you go. Yeah, beautiful. Ah, shit, I pressed a button. Go, sorry. Ah! No! No!
Can you rewind it like 10 or 15 seconds?
Yes, I can. I'm going to put you... Whoops. Nope. There you go. There it is. Uh-oh. As soon as he went upside down, I was like, oh no, it's in there. I concur with the cutting them shorter, yes.
Oh, it's looking flawless.
I know, as soon as you went into the sit, and I was like, oh, that's not going to work. It's like, that's not good. This was good, though, to step over it and then get into the turn. That worked out perfect.
I'm going to pass that part again. So right here.
And then we did like a
one step.
One. We can actually, you could just do one. I think you just do one nice turn here, like a nice PK turn. And then then it was like a step back here. And I almost think we have to keep that simple to make sure that this is going to follow you and you also don't step on it and kill yourself. Yeah. I was just like, if someone could just videotape my eyeballs going, yeah, so I think you come back here, and it was nice because you sort of just like stepped around it here, and then I think here, take that step, here, and then you're laying back anyway. And that worked really good for you to sort of like sweep the skirt around before you started on the pass. So I think that's going to be probably really important so you don't kill yourself. Yeah. Every time I was like, oh my God, it's going to get stuck in there. No! I would say don't cut them too short. Like start with just a little snip, and then snip again. Or you can really just make that bow very, very big. There you go. Yeah, there. Okay. All right, let's try it again.
How much more do you have left?
Well, I'll tell you as soon as we can mark this. I think this ends at like 2 minutes and 4 or 5 seconds, I want to say. So we have, I'm pretty sure that's where this ends, but I'll let it play. So whatever happens, let's just let it happen. And then I'll just mark this so I can see where we get down there.
But we have more run-throughs too.
Yeah, of course. But I just want to make sure I mark the time so I know when you're coming down in the shoulder dismount. And then that's going to let me know how much time we have left to do all the choreo and then make sure we kill you off. Alrighty, ready? Nice fling. Yes, beautiful, yes. And step over. Step, yes, that's perfect. Careful. I think you're good. Nope, it's okay, just keep going. Okay. That's fine. This is like some of the stuff. Okay, so it's like it seems like the chorus is really long right here for some reason. So it kind of just carries through. There's a couple of moments in there that I think we'll want to use. So as like maybe when this becomes really solid, I'll start like finding those little moments where I want you to hit it at certain times with whatever movement we're doing, because there's just like these little pings that happen. And then even the shoulder dismount could be like the music just changes for a slight moment, which would be a perfect place for you to land, like ever so left, like, make it look effortless, like, oh, here we are again. And then we have to kill you off in that next minute. So that kind of went down to like 2:15 is really like, so this, I will make this really nice and pretty, but drawn out so that you can also breathe.
I was thinking, before I go to that firefly, kind of go into that side jade thing.
Yeah.
Hold it there,
Mhm.
and then twist it over.
Yeah, I think that would be nice. Yeah, just take your time with that too. Just hit the jasmine, hang out there for a minute, then switch direction, go into the firefly, and then we're gonna come out of it. So yeah, and then maybe at the top, we do another out, like leg hang up there, right? Or do we not? Okay.
Yeah, I could do an inside leg hang.
Mm-hmm.
Behind me. Wait, no, that wouldn't work.
Let's think about that. But I think we could add one more like solid something up there, and then have you descend back into the jasmine into your shoulder dismount.
I got some regular climb up there.
Mm-hmm. And
Side.
then we're doing the jasmine here. Here. Yep. Yep. And then you're gonna switch direction there. And then you could come right back into your jasmine here. And we could do a switch. We could do a switch from outside to inside. But you'd have to be up there to do it. I think I have an idea. Because you could do a nice flat line up there, which is still a great move.
Yeah.
Very strong for a level 2. And then you can just kind of hang out in that flat line too for a minute. And if you felt like it, you could drop into the eagle. So when you're in the flat line, because you're in the, oh my God, you're basically there. So you're just going to an inside leg hang and just coming all the way down, but you would look for the foot. And like after. I think it would be good to do, after the firefly, I think we'll have you come back into the jasmine. And I think, because that's already an outside leg hang, flip it to an inside leg hang, do a nice flat line. And then you could either, let me think about that. Because the firefly is a perfect spot to do the shoulder dismount. I need grippy things. I have ideas. Hold on. I feel like I think we could add in like just another simple movement. We got to make that pass just slightly longer. And it doesn't have to be anything super crazy or fantastic because you're already in said leg hang. You know what I mean? So I don't want to make it more difficult than it needs to be. But I do think that either the outside, flip it to the inside. But I think that the firefly is like the perfect way to dismount into that shoulder dismount. Think about this. Hold, please. All right. She's making me do it. It's okay. All right, so we're up here. And then, oh, it's hot up there. Here. Oh my God, I'm gonna slide. Stay there. Here, and then you bring it. Ah! Never mind.
To the inside, up there, and then go to the side.
Yes.
And then get out of the side climb, regular climb, to side jade, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I just think we need to add something in there to give it an extra long, like we need something else before we get into the side climbing thing. But let me think about that, because when we're doing the chopper to the side climb, or maybe we just really take the time. You know what I mean? Maybe just really take your time and slow it down instead of, yeah. What do you think? Because I think also that's going to help us to navigate if we have the time to add something. But once it's solid, we'll know where to add it to. You know? Because if we do the chopper, we come around to the side climb, and we're going to do a regular climb into the Jasmine. Because I'm not worried about you going all the way to the top on this one, because we already did it here with the layback, which is great. So one pass has to go all the way to the top. You're unintentionally already doing it with that first spin pass, gravy. So that's great. I'm not worried about the rest. Because obviously we want you up high anyways to do the disrobing. So that was great. So that was like unintentionally happening, so I'm not worried about that. So this, you don't have to go all the way up there. So I want to make sure it's a nice comfortable height. Bring it around, up, there you go. Then, could do that. Yeah, ouchies. Yeah, that inside leg hang that's a little pinchy. But, or do we just do?
Let's do what we had originally.
Yeah, let's stick with it. Let's time it, and I think really, if you really take the time to hit the things, and we're gonna find those notes, and then once we hit all those notes, we'll figure out too later on if there's room, and we should be adding something. And also, you could really take the time coming out of that shoulder dismount too. So as you're getting stronger and becomes easier, you're going to also be able to take that time coming out. So consider that. And then, sure. That's so funny. It's going to be so funny. I mean, it will come together, but it's like the first couple of times you run something and you're like, ah, that's not supposed to. Yeah, we could do that. That sounds like a really great plan. Yes, I'm happy to pause. Yeah, so I'll pause it like while you're in while you're up there. I'll pause it so you can get it off. And then we'll go from there. I mean, yeah, or we'll just modify it a little bit so it makes sense. I mean, it is really like medieval-ish. It totally reminds me like you should be coming out of a castle. You know what I mean? Like one of those like after you get married, right? It's like the night after you got married, and you're like, oh. Like your morning walk of shame in the 1600s. That's what it reminds me of.
I'm just gonna try the top one.
Yeah, that works. I would say otherwise, yeah, you could just lose the bottom one and then just work with the top one and see what happens. Yeah. And then make sure you drink some water before we start.
Yes.
Okay. Water breaks are important. Oh my God. Alrighty. Okay, here we go. I'll pause it when you're in the cross ankle up there. Okay, here we go. Yes. Gorgeous. Okay, take it off.
The window I took it off.
What's that?
The window I took it off. Let me in your window.
Oh. Okay, well, keep going. Okay, there we go. It's okay. There you go. Yeah. Take your time. Take your time. Switch. Yep. Nice. Yes. Beautiful. Okay. I feel like it should be I feel like that should be like a woo! And that's at like 2:15 when she does that like woo! I don't know why, but I feel like that should be like the coming out. But this looks great. You okay? Water. So that really only leaves us with about a minute left. So that's actually perfect. So we can fit in something in the middle to pick that back up. So then we can get you back up there to do the drop.
I don't like laying on the knees.
Yeah, I feel like whatever's going to develop is just going to happen naturally. But this was good. When you slow it down, it also looks, because you're giving it the time that it needs rather than trying to like hurry through it. Because also the song doesn't really call, like, I want you to take your time, be pretty with it, hit that, hit everything so that you have the time to like make it look and elongate it. Because this is also going to be, even though you're breathing real hard, but it is going to be a good time for you as that dismount comes for you to like breathe and get out of it. And then you're like, okay, here we go. Now we have to dance again. Yeah. So it's going to come together. So then we just have to figure out how to, once we get this situation handled in the cross ankle layback, we have to figure out a good way to like get you, I think landing on the knees might be okay because we're going to have to figure out how to get you to it to put it back on. And if we kick it and it ends up, ideally, if it ended up like here, or even as you're, no, it's fine. It's going to take time to bring that together. We have time. It'll be fine. But ideally, then that's kind of where I see it like ending is like here, and then you're going to kind of be in front of it to do that nice splay across, and then we'll do this big pass, come out of it onto the knees, and maybe we'll do a nice like a floor work, something coming back to be able to pick it up and get you up here. And then maybe we'll do like another couple turns or something, and then we'll have you go back up here because that would really be like right at the end so that you can die. Okay. Yeah.
So what I imagined it coming out from this, she sounds like kind of like frustrated because she's very mad at him. Like just
Yeah.
basically. I'm doing some dramatic, I don't know.
No, I love that. What you did was that was nice. Well, I'll look at some floor work this week and see what we can come up with there. But I agree, because like it should be kind of because we're hitting the point of like the struggle in the song, right? And then she's almost like, okay, fine, I'm done. I'm just gonna kill myself and be over with it. So I would like to see that, yeah, we do something so it's more of like a struggle, something's happening. Yeah. And somehow maybe almost like if you land on the feet, maybe we do it so you almost like tumble coming over here in a weird way. You know what I mean? So then we have you stopping where the robe is, and it's wherever it happens to be, we need to get you to it. And then somehow we have the opportunity for you to put that on, and then, we'll get something so you're coming up. And even maybe if it's just like you're taking your time, because it might take time for you to get it on. So we may have to just have that 10 seconds. Yeah, you might have a little bit of trying to navigate through it. Because then I think we would need a little bit of time. So maybe you're walking around while you're trying to get it on, and then, you get it on, and then all of a sudden we're here, and then we're going to go back up. You know what I mean? It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be a matter of like really bringing it down to like the nuts and bolts when we get there.
Yeah.
And that's okay. For now, that's fine. But I think, I don't know if that's how you feel. Like, I feel like this could be cool because we could have like you coming down on the knees, and then we'll do something so you're tumbling on the floor, like in a like something bad's happening. Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna pick it up, get you up, so you have time to put it on, and then we're gonna end up here so that we can end the routine with that nice sad girl drop. Something similar, yeah, so that we can have something. I saw somebody do something too earlier today that was really freaking dope. I don't think I saved it though.
And if I don't get the drop, I was also thinking we could just do like a crucifix drop.
Yeah. Which would totally be fine too. And then you could just come out of it like a handstand like situation to get you up and
yeah,
thank you. And off I go. So what do you think about that for that last little bit? Somehow we're gonna like I just feel like in my head I see like tumbling leaves.
Yeah, which is actually kind of funny because in part of the story that I associate with that song is that Ashley leaves her current husband to run after him. She just given child, or she's about to give childbirth, and she's like in the rain and she's like, love me, like giving up everything.
Yeah.
Her struggle for like fuck my own life.
Forget it. I'm gonna run after my man, even though it's not the one I married. It's fine. But it's gonna be fine because I believe in love. It's a great toxic story. I love it. It's like a soap opera.
Emotionally charged.
Absolutely. No, I think it's great. I just think it's going to come together, but it's going to take us probably a little bit of time. But I would say bring this with you at all times. Just so when you have it for practice and stuff, and you can just practice the things that you're practicing, and when we get the time and opportunity for you to like futz around with it and like do the thing. And then this works out in the beginning too. I think this is going to be fine because you're able to like maneuver your way around it so that you doesn't end up on your head.
Yeah, and if it does get tangled up, there's ways I can get out of it.
Yeah, agreed. All right.
Okay.
Let's do it another couple times. If you don't feel like going through the whole thing, that's fine. Do you want me to cut it off again so you can get the thing off? Or should we roll?
Keep going with it. If I'm struggling, then you can pause.
Okay, perfect.
But I'm kind of imagining like open up your window, drop it,
Mm-hmm.
and then coming out to do the it's head lightning.
Oh, the candy cane guy? Oh, yeah. That would be nice. You could. Well, we're doing the candy cane thing, but what if?
Like starting it instead of.
You know what? Play with that because it doesn't have to be that to come down. Maybe you came down in a different type of a way, or. I was gonna say even if the try some. It's like when you have long hair, right? Have you ever seen? Yeah, it's like the videos where you see the girls with the super long hair and it gets stuck wrapped around the pole and you're like stuck there. So I think I like, because the descend is nice either way, whatever you're gonna do. But I like the candy cane idea too because it's like nice and floaty. So, alrighty, Rue, let's do the thing.
Only pause if I'm.
Yes, I will see. If you're struggling with the things in between the legs, we will stop the music. Okay, ready? Yes. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. That's okay. I know. I was like, what happened? It's okay. This was real nice. That it's gonna look real cool. I'm really excited about it. Yeah.
I came back to slow though.
That's okay. Like that's fine. It's one time. We just let that go. But yeah, this looked really great. So hopefully that'll continue to happen. Yeah, whatever happened worked out. Yeah, yeah. And the word window is that's the word for sure.
Yeah.
And then once you're there, you can just hop back up and then. Yeah, it's good. Were you sweating or something?
A little bit. All right, you gonna do once more?
Absolutely. Yeah, re-grip it up. So pretty. I freaking love that robe thing so much. So gorgeous. It's so nice because it's like so long and like it just brings the whole thing together for me. And I'm like, yes, I feel like I'm living in this like tumultuous dreamland. I wish I could be like up there, like hiding in the eaves of the thing, like dropping the I don't know. I feel like it feels like there should be some sort of like fall time snowy situation.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what it makes me feel like. Yeah. Wonder if they would let us do that. Can we throw some leaves? It's not glitter. It's big. It's big. It's not technically considered something flowy, you know, or shiny.
Hot.
Oh my gosh, you crack me up. No judgment here, sister.
I think we cut the arms so it goes
Yeah, I think because it probably works. And then there's, you know, less ribbons to get stuck in your way.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Okay. One more time for good measure. Here we go. It's okay. Keep going. It's happening. It's okay. It's okay. That's okay. Maybe pretend like we're coming down. Just take it off. There we go. getting tired. It's good though. It's looking awesome. I'm so excited. It's coming. It's so pretty.
Feels nice to me.
Yeah, it's really pretty. And I think just the last little bit will be something super simple. Nothing super crazy. I'm gonna have your like. I think it just will roll on the floor in some way. Stand you up, do the thing, grab the thing, go there, then you die.
Yeah.
In some way, we have to kill you off. All right, cool. How are you feeling? Super hot.
But I'm really good about it.
Good.
I feel like we have to practice every week.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel super confident.
Yeah, absolutely. And also too, like if it worked out, like this weekend I have somebody before at 9, I can't remember. Oh, Paige. And then the 27th I have Sam. But like if you want to flip flop and come to the earlier time and like if it works out in the future, like right, then you can just come in early and then just pop into that time too. Totally fine, because neither one of them is full. So either I could take you after, or you know, we could stay after, or you could come before too if it's Saturday it works out the best.
Okay.
So you can just like knock it all out. Or I know it's a lot to do in one day though, because you get pretty tired from being here for like 2.5 hours. That's a lot of time. But also like Fridays are usually pretty good too. Thursdays are great because the next class is until like 6:15, so it works out pretty well. There's time. There's some time. Yeah, this is coming together. It's really awesome. I really can't. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cool.
I'm going to slow it down because I'm just so in a rush. Like, oh my gosh, I gotta get it.
Well, also you probably feel a little rushed too, which makes sense because